Anybody get told anything? Defect. See, right. What does that mean to you? What does defect mean? It means food. It means mess. It means you get to eat food when you are really, really hungry and you haven't eaten, you've been working out, and tired, and marching everywhere, and you want to get food. But how do you get food? You got to follow a bunch of procedures that suck. If you're doing right, then you get to eat. So, the first thing that you're going to do, y'all going to all stand at ease. Y'all going to break apart. So, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to march up to the dining facility. There's going to be a guy who's checking your time. Now, you can only be, it may change depending on which field training you go to. Generally, it's 3 minutes. Plus or minus 3. Plus or minus 3. So if you are 3 minutes early, if you're more than 3 minutes early or more than 3 minutes late, then they're going to tell you to get out of their face and go eat some MREs. That's not what you want, because the food inside that facility is really good. So the flight commander is going to march them up, get them right in front of the door. There's going to be a left door and a right door. That's going to decide which wing of the dining facility you're going to go into. He's going to do some procedures. He's going to walk up, salute him, and say, "Sir, ma'am, CTA, whoever." You're going to want to know their name. CTA so-and-so. Our flight arrives with a dining priority of such and such time. We arrived at this time. Your flight has arrived on time. You're going to say accountability, yada yada. Your flight commander gets you inside. Now, you're going to line up. I'm going to have you to do a mock dining procedure. You're going to line up in a pair of twos all the way right here. And we call it chest to back. That means that the person right in front of you, the back of their head's going to be right there in front of your face. It's chest to back, so your chest is pretty much right on the side of their back, because you've got a lot of people. You probably have somewhere around 400, 500 people that are trying to eat in one building in an hour span. So they're trying to crunch you in there, which is why when you get there, you sit at a table, you have 10 minutes to eat. So, pretty much, I'm going to run you through it, then I'm going to have you do an example. So you're going to be right here, right here. You're going to be ready to eat. You're going to say, you're waiting, people are going by. You finally have gotten to the front. You're ready to see your food, it's right in front of you. You're going to say, "Post." Come up, get your food, get your food, get your food. All right, and all of you come on over here. So, we've got all our food. Here we go, we're ready. So, the first thing you want to do is remember that these seats are numbered. So it starts off with 1, 2, 3, 4. What that means is that the first person is going to walk over here, place their chair down, or place their food down, and wait. They're going to wait at attention. Next person comes down, sets the food here. Next person comes down, sets the food here. When the person finally gets here, they're going to say, "Be seated." You're going to get to the front 6 inches of your chair, then he'll say, "Moment of silence." You're going to start your time. Someone, the fourth person will set their clock down, set a timer for 10 minutes, and then you just start chowing down. Part of the chow is you also have to have 3 8-ounce glasses of either water or Gatorade. Generally, it's 1 water, 2 Gatorades. Some people get 3 waters. Some people, I think you have to have at least 1 water and then 2 Gatorades. Again, this changes depending on what year of FTP you go. These are certain little details that change. Once everyone is finished eating, or you're getting close to your time, regardless of whether or not you're done eating, if it's about 9 minutes, 30 seconds, it's time to start getting up. Because if you are over 10 minutes, the chow shark will come and bust you and write you a Form 341. Can anyone tell me what a Form 341 is? Anybody?
It's like a written counseling. If you get too many of them, you get like a Form 16 or something.
Form 17, correct. A Form 341 can be for good or for bad. I actually got my first discrepancy right here in the chow hall for having chocolate milk when we weren't supposed to have chocolate milk. If I'd read the bulletin board, I would have known that. But for my excellence, I got it on the M16 range. So you can get good ones, you can get bad ones. You can get bad ones for not having your caged eyes, bad ones for looking somewhere when you shouldn't have, not greeting someone. You can get 20, 30 Form 341s, and it's not going to mean a Form 17. But you get 2 or 3 of the same kind, like let's say that you keep doing the same thing wrong over and over again, then you're going to get a Form 317. 317s, and you're out of there. So, once you're done eating, or it's about time to go, then everyone's going to kind of look at each other, wink, get up. What happens is these two, number 2 and number 3, number 2 and number 3 are going to take the plates of number 1 and number 4. After that, number 1 lifts up the deal in the middle, so there's going to be some ketchup, some salt, some pepper, some napkins, and then the person sitting here is going to wipe down the table. Then these people will exit, and these cadets will go around and then place their food in the tray and then exit the DFAC. So, are you ready for a trial run?
Just a real quick question. Does everyone need to have their trays like over and done by the 10 minutes, or do they need to be stopped eating by the 10 minutes?
You need to be leaving your table by the 10 minutes. Like if a chow shark comes by and you've got 10 minutes, 1 second on there, you're probably all 4 going to get a 341. So you want to have stop that clock out of your chairs and moving by the 10 minutes. More than likely around like 9 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yes.
Any other questions?
You said that 2 and 3 will take the plates of 1 and 4. Will they also take them all the way to the end, or will they give them back at one point once the table's finished being wiped?
That kind of just depends.
Okay.
I imagine there probably is something written in it. It's been a couple of years since I've been back there, but if I recall, a lot of times if I picked up someone's plate, I'm not going to hand them back a dirty plate when I can just take that plate and take it myself. So it just depends.
Okay.
Like if you want to say, I don't know, for whatever reason, you love your flatmates. You absolutely love your flatmates. Not saying that you won't dislike one of them, because you will dislike one of them, but you're going to give that person back their plate for some unknown reason. Anybody else? Yes, Cadet Levin.
Sir, are you allowed to talk at the table?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's a good question. You will be sitting at attention, front 6 inches of your chair, locked on, forward, eating food. There is no talking, there's no chatting, there's no looking around. In fact, there's another one. I'm pretty sure I got another Form 341 discretion for eating my food, and I was actually looking at somebody else's chicken over on the other table, which I still shouldn't have done. But the CTA thought that I was looking at him. It's like, are you trying to have a moment with me? It's like, no, sir. But that's what happens when you look at someone else's chicken, and it just looks so delicious. You gotta remember, you gotta be locked on, you gotta be eating quick. Yes?
Do you have to eat at right angles, or do they no longer do that?
You mean like holding it like that and eating like?
Like,
No. No, you don't have to do that. But let's do a trial run so that you can all, so we can get some of the other POC to give you some critique. So let's line up in pairs of 2.
it's first. Remember, the soup is your right.
Can I click? Would you want to do this so I can do it?
I'm pretty sure 2 and 4 packs one.
It doesn't matter to me. I can do it if you want me to.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I was trying to, it's been too long. I don't remember the
2 and 4 packs 1 and 3.
Height suddenly changes.
It's already going, so you're good.
Yeah, and it's stuck with me.
I wish I would. And pretty much,
I think that money.
not gonna get them off.
No, no.
Good evening, Captain Logan.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right, so go right here, and then pretty much, there's going to be captains and CTAs walking by. You're going to want to greet them, and you're going to want to be loud. But you're also going to try to be like, get everyone to greet at the same time. But let's not worry about that. So you're going to say post, and then you move up to get your food.
And how y'all are standing right now, like y'all are literally going to be much closer than that.
It's
You're literally
chest
going
and
to be
camelback.
touching the other person. Like you'll have a camelback on, but your chest will literally be resting on their camelback. And like there's constantly going to be CTA constantly pushing you forward more and more, even if you like you're literally your nose is touching the back of their head.
You're going to hear the phrase chest to camelback about 18 times when you're standing in line in the span of like 3 minutes.
Yeah. All right, you got that food in front of you. Go, go, go.
Post. Post.
Move forward, move forward.
Come
Get that
forward,
food,
grab
get
your
that
tray. Good.
Post.
Post.
I'll be stepping over your
Oh,
foot.
oh, oh. You good. It's 1, 2. There you go.
Say thank you to the staff.
Thank you.
You're good. You got your stuff. So
Have a lovely day.
no. 9, 3, 4. Nope, 9. Ah, yes. Yeah. This is how it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Odd numbers are always on the outside. No matter what side you're on, odds are on the outside. So you're the 4th person. So
Take your seats.
yeah.
Anything close to that back corner?
That front 6 inches is going to be very
the
uncomfortable.
outside. You're never going to cross.
Just start your timer.
The
Good.
tables will be set like this. You're never going to
No,
cross
it's
between
between
like that. You have to come through
Moment of
here.
silence.
Moment of silence.
So I count down maybe 10, 15 seconds. Then once you look, everyone seems like they're done, you say,
Enjoy your meal.
so you're eating. All right, so it's like 9 minutes now, and you'll know you're done because they're gonna put your cups upside down on your plate. That means you're done. Like in the filter that you said.
So they will,
Yeah,
they
so-
will come around and tell me I'm done?
No. When you're done, you're gonna put your 3 cups upside down on the tray. That's also proof that you drank the 3 cups. So they're upside down. So what happens is 2 and 4 pass to 1 and 3. So whose seat?
Me.
Your seat you are. 2. You are. So 2 and 4 pass to 1 and 3. So 2.
6 inches.
Right. So now you guys are gonna stand up. 4 is gonna pick up. Let's call this a napkin thing. So you're gonna pick it up. 2, you're gonna wipe it. So you set it all back down. Once you're done, you can put your watch back.
What do I say for moment of silence?
Enjoy your meal.
Okay, once the table's wiped, you guys go. So come back out, put you in your seats. Now before you go, people on the outside, you can just go straight up there. The people on the inside, a big rule, you're not allowed to cross between tables this way. So you guys can look right now, we're not actually here. So the people on the outside, they can just follow the outside straight up and leave. People on the inside, you're not allowed to go between tables. There'll be a whole long row of like 5 tables. You can't go between them. So you have to come out, walk all the way down, walk around, and follow them out.
They take your plates.
So you're not even able to swipe to go.
It's
You two have the trays, so you pick them up, go.
multitasking. All right.
No, you guys leave, so you have to come this way.
3 and
around
4
the
take the
table. You're not allowed to
plates.
go between tables. So imagine there's like a table here, so you go all the way down, walk all
It's
the
3
way
and 4,
around,
so it'd be
and then they would go out.
1, 2, 3. Who sat down last? You said last?
No, don't wait.
Third. Okay, so you're number 4.
There you go. All right, so you're waiting, so now there's a table open, so you can come this way. Nope. 1 goes on the outside. So
All right.
back this way. 1.
Good night.
This way. Alternate.
Here you
Yeah, you alternate.
Go record them.
Record them?
So there's gonna be like a can of napkins here, some salt, some pepper. Also, some ketchup.
I was well, I'm already working on it. I was sitting in the
You would pick up this and you'd wipe it down.
when you sent that email, so I asked
Where
him.
would you go?
Good stuff.
Think of the exit as that.
I'm just trying to figure out if I want to.
So you both of you cadets would go out that way. You two cadets, you can't just turn around because you're further into the defect. You would need to walk all the way around under the end.
Okay, this is the rule. Yeah, they do separate flights, but okay.
Start from.
Now that I got this DP stuff figured out.
Good afternoon, Captain Muffin, or evening rather.
If they're already seated and starting their meal, then don't like go join the seated table.
Yeah, with another flight.
Yeah, and then you get weird stuff when you're like leaving, then you're like with a different
And the
flight
chow shark's
member,
just yelling,
and
"Get
they're
out of
like,
my hall,
"Oh,
get out of my,
here,
get out of my
flight's up
dining
there."
facility,
And
get out of my
so
dining
you have to go.
And then you would leave.
Get another person and then get them to take you to their flight,
There you go.
drop you off, and then so both of them can walk back together.
All right, that was pretty good.
Whenever I came home from field training,
All right.
I don't have to be with somebody. Yes.
That's funny.
By myself.
Both of you been able to do a trial?
Oh, no, we need to. Can we get 2 people to go with them? I need 2.
All right. Volunteers.
All right, so come.
And then, when does the person on the right say post? Just when?
Well, people are walking by all the time. Whenever there's a gap, people walking by just say post.
And whenever there's room at the food, because sometimes the food gets backed up because they're waiting. So as soon as you see a space where you can start shoveling food onto your plate, that's when you move forward.
It's a buffet line, so because everybody's going through it. So once there's a big gap, just say post.
Person on the right side goes first.
Assume, well, it depends which side you're entering from, but well, it's for, right now, yes, for some. So go ahead and say post. Post. There you go. So come this way. You get your trays right here. Get all your stuff. All your stuff. All right. So you want to go to seat 1. You want to go to seat 2.
So I'll be your server.
Stuff. Good.
Thank you, sir. Always thank you, sir.
All right. So you want to go to seat 3.
No.
That's a good point.
Never, ever, ever follow the person in front of you.
You're always alternating. The person in front of you goes
Yeah,
long.
mental note, don't ever follow the person who's right in front of you. You will be wrong every time.
You always want to alternate the aisle that you're going down. So you
That's
want
the fastest way
to
to
keep
know
running
that
through
if you
it.
see 2 people walk in there, you are back to screw. So,
Let's keep running through it. 2 people right
watch
here.
that happen.
And y'all go this way. Okay, so you come up, get your stuff, get your salad.
Which way's going where?
Oh,
They
y'all
could,
this
they
way.
could actually go eat both ways. In the next
You
group,
could,
go both
you could
ways.
split.
In the next group, we'll go both ways.
Just try that. Okay, you'll go that way and you'll go this way.
That's a good one.
They can eat. Come by, get your trays, get your salad bar stuff.
You just shuffle just like that counter there. Besides, that way, just like that.
And you go ahead and set, when you get here, you set your trays down immediately.
See what you shuffle. There you go.
And there, and you want to make sure they're grounded. And then the tables are smaller, and you want them grounded to the front edge and to the right. Because the tables are a little bit smaller. Yeah, front right. Yeah, the table's smaller there. It's a perfect square. Okay, so the room is just be seated, and then and you say moment of silence, right?
Well, then he was all those guys were.
And then once everyone's done,
They were traps. Yeah. Was he that bad?
that's about, yeah, just, when you're done, just go ahead and come back up to a seated position of tension, then whenever everyone's done, you say, enjoy your meal. So you put your napkin on your lap, over a knee, and then you start eating. So you have to keep your eyes cage forward, your neck up. If you can't bend your back at all, if you need to bend, like you think you're gonna spill, then bend it. You can bend at the waist to like lean over the table. And they want you to like as best as you can, like it's called a square meal. So like, can I call it that? So square movements. Don't like, you can't just be shoveling your food in. And like, I know people that, like, I ate bacon with my hands, with my fingers, but I know people that got yelled at for eating bacon with their fingers. They had to use a fork to eat bacon. Because they were like, that's gross, why are you eating bacon? Stuff like that. Okay, so what do you do when you're done eating? So like you finished and they're all eating, you know what to do? No, they're still eating. They're not done yet. Your time's still ticking. And that's another thing. When he says enjoy your meal, someone needs to be assigned. Someone needs to put on a stopwatch and put it on the center of the table. And then, because your meal is usually like 8 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that, and then you can just pick it up and show everyone, set it back down, go back to eating. Not really. Like there's no position. Just someone needs to do it. So to signify that you're done eating, you take your napkin and put it on your plate. That way, people can keep eating until the time, but you have to be like standing up. The table has to be cleared off, cleaned, and everything by the time hack. So you want to be done like a couple minutes early. And then who passes to who? Do you remember?
One passes.
Two and four pass to 1 and 3. Yeah. So and to the right. So you pass to the right. So here's 1, 2. So you'll pass to.
He goes this way, you come this way.
Yeah, you'll come this way. So all you don't pass.
Yeah.
You're 2, right? So you pick up your tray, let him slide his tray under, and then you put your plates. Then you put your plates and turn your glasses upside down and put them on that.
Yeah. And then you're gonna hold it up, and then you two will create.
And then once you've passed the trays, then everyone can stand up.
It's the farthest one from
No, you just stand up. You just want to like stand up at the same time.
Yeah, and then you two are wiping down while they're picking up the trays and stuff.
So you pick up you want to push your chair in. Everyone wants to push their chair in, and then the people who who don't have trays anymore.
You lift up our trays.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna lift up like the little napkin holder. No, you lift up the napkin holder.
You're 1 and you're 3, so y'all should have trays in your hands.
Yeah, 1 and 3's on the outside.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it's yeah, because this is reversed.
2 and
4 It's just confusing because we never went on that side of the defect.
3, 4. So you should pass the 10.
This is backwards. Remember when you're at the defect, we never once went to the right side because it's for ATS.
Yeah.
That's why this is backwards.
2 and 4 pass 20.
Yeah. So here's 1, so 2, 3, 4. So you should have a tray.
There's only so much we
2
can learn.
to him.
4,
allow.
And
so they
4
have
lifts up
to,
to
yeah, and the 2 seat.
Especially when you get to.
See, this is backwards from how they're actually
Need the
gonna do
jet
it.
tech, they don't expect.
We
you to
use
go
both sides of the
because
exact
you
at all.
do
Yeah.
road marches.
It's probably different every max.
Yeah.
So 1 and 3, you don't stand there, you 1 and 3, you have your trays, so you're 1 and you're 3. You take your tray and you walk around the flight path, and then you go up and there's like tray cabinets as you exit, and you just slice trays in there. And, well,
But
that's
you're
not
set
the
to that because you're not.
Yeah, but you have to go around.
Yeah, but you have to go around the end corner.
No, you're acting like we're on the side still.
These are the people that have to go around.
Then you probably will.
Yeah.
And those two can just walk.
But this is simulating that we're on the side, so they actually have to go around this way.
Yeah.
So you will go straight, and then you'll come down the row and then go around like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you two will just go straight, and then they'll come down. We never want.
Yeah, but seats 1 and 3 are always going to be on the outside, so that side closest to
Yeah,
the
the
wall.
problem is we never use this side when you're there.
Yeah.
And 1's going to
We
be
used
the
it one
farthest
time,
away.
the entire time we were there.
You've got.
1 and 3, no, 2 and 4 plus the 1 and 3.
I just remember my freaking seat. I don't even remember what number
It's
it's what. I just
true,
remember
but
who
like
does what position.
number 2 wipes. That's how I remember.
So that's why I
Like
was
some
like,
CTA told me, he's like, hey, number 2 wipes. If you don't get it, you can ask somebody after lab. Like that's how
There
you
is,
remember.
there's
So
flight time.
number 2
where
always wipes the
You
table.
are really trying
We
to
good?
keep your things
Okay,
up.
I think we're good.
So you
Yeah,
get
flight
the
time.
tools.
Playtime.
Yay. What's everything need to be outside?